Hello.
Hello?
Oh, wow. None other than Elon Musk himself calling me on the phone. To what do I owe this pleasure?
I don't like your new social media platform.
Hey, Mark. It's Elon. How are you? I'm fine, Elon. How are you?
Can we please skip the small talk?
Okay. Sure. I suppose you were referring to Threads?
That's correct.
Oh, that just breaks my heart. Is it getting too popular too fast for your taste?
Let's put it this way. I don't appreciate anyone stepping on my toes.
It's called free market?
I would like you to permanently remove Threads, Mark.
Well, let me think about it for a moment. No.
Mark, to persuade you to agree, I'm willing to offer you something very precious in return.
I don't need your money.
It's not about money. In exchange for your gesture, I would provide you with the most valuable information. The ultimate secret of all secrets.
What secret?
The Earth is flat, mate.
The Earth is what?
It's flat.
What?
Flat as a pancake.
Yeah, right. You must be kidding. I see.
But I'm not.
Elon, why are you trying to mess with me?
I'm not trying to mess with you, Mark. Do you remember the Tesla car allegedly sent to space?
Yes, I do.
That video is as fake as it gets.
Those images actually looked kind of dodgy.
I thought people would buy it. In the end, they had already believed us once when we told them that those big flashlights strolling perfectly in line in the sky were in fact satellites orbiting Earth. But this time, it was such a joke that when the video was released over the internet, the reaction was so overwhelming that I had to personally come forward and say on air,
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
space is a hoax, Mark.
Yeah, right.
Did you know that at NASA, they have a whole department for CGI? First, they fabricate the pictures. Then they send them to the media, through which they manipulate public perception.
I got it. Elon, your allegations are so convincing.
Check this out. I'm sending you some material on your phone right now. Do you see this picture of the globe? This is the so-called blue marble from 2002. It was used as a default image on the first iPhone.
Okay.
Look at the clouds. They are copied and pasted with Photoshop. Now take a look at this other one. It's another official picture released in 2015. Put it upside down, and you will read the word sex spelled using the cloud's pattern.
What a coincidence. I did something similar myself with Facebook, too. So, let me guess. All the pictures of all the other planets are fabricated, too?
Okay, this is a picture of Pluto, or so they say. And have a guess whose shape they put on the image of Pluto. Pluto the dog from Disney. They are shameless, and they mock the shit out of people.
Elon, I must say that the evidence you are providing is so solid.
Then wait to see this. I have something to show you that will make you completely change your mind. A proof so clear about the real shape of the Earth that it is basically irrefutable. My top scientists have been tirelessly working on this, and it's coming straight out of my best labs. Here we go. Oops, wrong file. Let me double check where I put the right one.
That looked pretty curved to me.
I can't find it. I must have left it in my other phone.
Okay, you know what? Let's play just for the sake of fun. So, let's assume, just for a tiny moment, that the Earth is actually flat. Why would they ever want to conceal something like that from the public's view?
There are multiple reasons for that, man.
Name me just one.
Think about it, Mark. On a globe, there's no new place to discover anymore, because it's all there. A ball is finite.
I'd like to be an explorer, like the great Magellan.
Oh, you're too late. There's really nothing left to explore.
On the other hand, on a flat Earth, there could be additional land beyond the ice walls that surround and enclose the oceans.
Oh, I forgot about ice walls.
Listen to what Admiral Byrd stated in the late 50s.
Strangely enough, there's left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole on the other side of the South Pole from Middle America.
Okay. This is the first time I've ever seen this footage. That's very odd.
Mark, I know you're a super fan of martial arts. One of the most fundamental teachings in martial arts is the importance of body awareness and harmonious connection with the mind. Wouldn't you agree? Mark, what have you learned by practicing martial arts? What have you learned? 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 Mark, trust your body. Throughout your whole life, you have been conditioned by society to dismiss your senses in favor of a leap of faith. Since the day of your birth, everybody keeps repeating to you that you are living on a giant ball, spinning at hundreds of miles per hour. And yet, you never saw any curve, nor could you detect any motion. Trust your own senses, Mark. Can't you see it's the sun, the moon, and stars that are moving, and not us? Trust your body, Mark. Trust yourself. Trust yourself.
治療は終わった。
I am a flat earther. I am none other than a flat earther. I just can't believe it.
I'm glad you can finally see it, Mark.
I do now, Elon. But you can still totally forget that I will ever delete threads. If anything, I will invest even more money on it. That's what you get for calling me a cock.
You know, Mark, this conversation has been audio and video recorded since its beginning. Now I can blackmail you with it for life, forcing you to shut down threads forever.
What are you talking about?
Imagine what would happen if this conversation leaked over the internet and the world became aware that Mark Zuckerberg is a flat earther. Imagine the worldwide reaction, and guess what this would mean, not just for threads, but also for Facebook, for Instagram, for WhatsApp, for Meta. Not to mention the impact it would have in your personal life. All your friends would immediately start ghosting you. All the members of your family would suddenly stop respecting you. Nobody likes a flat earther, Mark.
No one would believe this conversation really happened. Anybody can fabricate a conversation nowadays.
Mark, I have the best secret services in the world working for me. On top of that, I own the most advanced AI existing today. I have access to algorithms so unfathomably powerful that I can undoubtedly prove that you actually did say all the things you said, no matter what you would ever try to do in order to refute it.
I can always say that I was joking.
Your body language and the tone of your voice are both very revealing. Modern algorithms can analyze those with 100% accuracy.
Well, I can always say that I changed my mind about it later.
No, Mark, you can't, because you should know it by now. Once you go flat, you never go back.
You bastard. You bastard. You got me all set up.
Yes, I guess I just did. You cuck.
But you also said that you believe the Earth is flat.
I don't believe the Earth is flat, Mark. I know it is. But that part wouldn't leak.
Why don't we deal with this like real men would?
What do you mean?
Do you still want to engage in a proper fight against me in the cage?
Of course I do.
So let's do it. If you win, I will erase threads from the face of the flat Earth, like you want me to, and you will never hear about it again. But if I win, you forget that this conversation never happened and you leave me alone.
Mark, I'm twice your size. Not just in between my legs. It would be easier for you to just give up threads so we can finally have it over with.
You might be bigger than me, Elon, but you can do absolutely nothing against my moves.
Oh, is it so?
Yes, it is. Do we have a deal, man?
Okay.
Great.
Only at one condition, Mark.
Okay. Shoot.
I get to choose the location where the fight is going to take place.
Where?
At the very center of the South Pole.